person start a business?
It really depends what kind of business what kind of service, what kind of product they have. The first is to come up with a good product or service that they know that some people are needing in this world. They have a useful product, a useful service, or maybe it's just something we know, but they improve it. They add value, and so they decide, okay, I want to sell this service or I want to sell this product. One thing is the development of the product takes quite a bit of time. Just because you say, I want to open a pastry shop, it doesn't mean you can open up the next day, right? You need to develop your product excellently, and when you're really ready, when you have the product or service in your hand, what we're looking for is finance. We're looking for someone who will believe in our product or service. And that's the most difficult part for people who are creative. They have inspiration, they're like creative people, they're artistic people, but they're not necessarily good business people. They must become an entrepreneur, right? What we're talking about is becoming an entrepreneur, opening your own business, and you need investment. Now, investment can come out of your own savings. Some people go to friends and family to raise capital, and some people will go to a bank to get a loan, or an investor. You know, there's a lot of investors out there who are looking for a good idea to invest. In order to attract investment, of course, you need a business plan. A good business plan that will persuade investors that it's worth putting their money, risking their money in your business. Of course, a lot of great ideas stop there because they can't find the right investor.
And what should they do if they don't find any investor?
Like in everything, it's a question of persistence. You know, if you really believe in your product and you believe that it can really change and improve people's lives, your product or service, you have to persist in finding the investment. It may take 1 year, it might take 10 years. That's really a question of how good you are at selling your idea to interested parties. Or you find someone who will be a partner with you and will sell it for you because he's a better salesperson to find investors, you know.
If one lives in a not very developed country, small country, how can that person begin?
There's all kinds of projects online to find investors. This distance has been made much smaller now between the investors, no matter what country they live in. If you live in an underdeveloped country, by finding these investment funds, they're angel funds as they're called, they're looking for good ideas. You can use the internet to locate seed investors or someone who will support your project. Now, usually they are looking not for an individual, they're looking for a team. They're looking to see that you're not only a creator, but that you're going to support the idea, you're going to be a good manager, you're going to have a team with you. They want to invest in a small group of people, not only one person usually.
It's not realistic for just one individual.
It's not enough just to have the talent and the idea. It's good to show them that you're prepared to take it to the next level, that you have an organization behind you of at least 2-3 different people who have a different background to yourself, then that they will be part of your team. Investors are looking to support a team. They will see how good the relationship is in the group, to see that this team can last a long time together and that they can last at least until the first couple of years, because if they're going to be arguing, they're going to have argument and ego problems of collaboration that can destroy a company. So the investors want to see that you have good collaborators.
What do you think? Which businesses are modern and which are easy to create, to run?
Modern businesses, for me, are just businesses that take advantage of the internet, the vast access to other populations other than your own country's population. So it has to be an internet-based business, not something only local, or that the idea can spread through the internet also, not only waiting for your local economy to react to that product or service. Of course, if you talk about a very modern business, we could bring up network marketing, which has been labeled by Donald Trump and other experts in finance as the business of the 21st century. That is, for me, the most modern business that an individual can start easily with a small capital and spread his business or her business all around the world, depending on what product you're attracted to, because network marketing is something that can be applied to many products and services, such as cosmetics, travel. So you have to choose some product or service that you love and possibly find the network marketing company that's good you want to work with.
Although, which are the negative parts of the network marketing?
Oh, well, network marketing is sometimes confused by people, especially with beginners. They think it's going to be very easy. Maybe that's sometimes people, in order to get you in the network marketing, they say it's going to be very, very easy. No, network marketing for any product or service. For example, let's take an example, Avon. You take on the representation. You have your Avon franchise. It's your business, right? So the difficulty here now is to promote this to your friends, to your network, and grow your business, right? That can be quite challenging, especially if you're not used to owning your own business. Most people have an employee mentality, and that means that they're expecting someone to take initiative, and they don't understand that when you take on a product or service like Herbalife or Avon or World Ventures, when you wake up every morning, you're opening your shop, and you're going to think and work in your shop until night, just like you would if you opened any shop. It's more work than people think. It's certainly easier than other businesses and certainly gives opportunities to people who don't have capital to start their own business, but it's challenging, just like any own business. For example, say you want to open a pastry shop. You have the risk of prepaying the rent, prepaying all the machinery, prepaying your employees. Just huge financial risk. 4 years of just putting in money. Do you see my point? We're always dependent on the customer. Just like any other business, you keep close to your customers and your prospects and you keep them happy. There's some people will drop out, like they do in any business. There's no guarantee in any business.
In some entrepreneurs' opinion, the most successful businesses are those which are based on already used ideas, usual ideas. Which one is true?
Statistically speaking, it's true that the usual items, the basic needs, if we provide those with improved value or improved service, it goes quite well. Now, if you're going to put something completely new into the market, you're going to have that entry time. You're going to have to give yourself the time that it's needed to create your market. If you have a completely new product that nobody ever used in their life, you have to spend some time showing people why they need this new product or service. Now, if you're providing an already existing service but simply improving it, more people understand quickly. But with a completely new product, you would have to change people's view and really get them to start a new habit. As you know, Elena, from other interviews we've done, the most difficult thing to do is change our habit.
Can you bring some real life examples of those people who started a business without any help or capital?
Elena, nothing can be done without capital. Nothing. This is a fantasy, but unless he found the investment to back the idea, I think we will never hear of these people. For example, Anita Roddick, who started the Body Shop, she did start making cosmetics in her garage, making little jars of cosmetics. But within very short time, she came up with a business plan and went to seek investors. Otherwise, she would just stay in her garage selling it to her best friends. She wanted to bring it to the next level. She went out, got a business plan, and getting a business plan can be quite expensive too. You get a business consultant to make you a business plan, projections of the profits, so that any serious investor will look at it. Nothing comes of nothing.
So which would be your advice to those people who want to start a business?
You have to have guts to do it. You have to have, first of all, you have to have the idea or the service that you believe in, that you have tried and tested, and become more business-minded, I would advise. Become more business-minded, because I have met a lot of creators and entrepreneurs, and their major problem is that either they're not business-minded or they cannot find the right people to work with who will represent them.
So we don't have to give up, even if it takes 5-10 years.
Yes, never quit.
Thank you, Alkistis.
Okay, sweetheart. Goodbye.